Good morning, everyone. It's Rebecca here from Enlightened with Essential Oils. I wanted to do a talk today. I've just pulled out all my oils from my workshop, so you can see them on the floor over there, and just went through a few just to do a video. And I'm super excited about doing this particular video because it is a very much a winter nourishing, moisturizing type of video, so that we can look after our hydration and skin and moisturization throughout winter. And I am just like super stoked about this filter right now. I don't even know. I think it's just a natural filter on Zoom. I do my videos on Zoom and pre-record them and send them. Not always, sometimes I do lives, but this is how I do it. So Zoom obviously has an automatic filter that I can't even seem to. Let me just quickly check in my videos and touch up my appearance. It's on full ball. Let me see what happens when it's not on full ball. Let me check. All right. Ah, wow. So that's like completely zero. Let me take it off altogether and see how it goes. That's not too bad. I just took off, touch up my appearance off my Zoom, and looking pretty all right. Adjust for low light, which I need because even though I've got light behind me, it's better to have light in front of me. And I do have my little lamp on my desk, just so that I can have light on my face, because otherwise it gets really dark and you can't even see me. That's just the nature of lighting. And that's it. Can you believe that? So it didn't even do, I didn't do too bad on the no filter thing. I'm just going to take that off now. And I'm just going to take my glasses off slightly too, pop them on my head. I've got a book here that I'm reading from, a resource as well. So I just wanted to talk about winter and moisturization, and actually you can see a bit more of the darkness around my eyes without the filter. So there you go. I just noticed it now. But yeah, so last night was a bit of a rough night's sleep for me after the full moon. Well, actually it was a full moon exactly last night in Australian Eastern Standard Time at 9, let me just double check again, 9:51 p.m. the full moon was in Sagittarius. So actually I was kind of really quite wiped out early on in the evening. So about, I don't know, it must have been 5:30 or 6:30. I was like, I think I just actually need to hit the pillow. So I just took myself off to bed, and then I woke up at around about 10 p.m. and I was like, oh no, this is way too early to wake up. So I woke up and I didn't actually go back to bed until about 1:30 p.m. So in that time, because I had all my oils with me in my bedroom, I was like, oh, I really just wanted to see which oils are going to be good for deep relaxation. And actually also my skin felt super itchy. And I'm quite good at moisturizing my skin, so it wasn't about an external itch, it was more like an internal to external itch. So obviously all of those kind of frustrating kind of feels, I ended up actually going to have a shower at about probably 1 before I got myself sorted to get to sleep by about 1:30 approximately. And at that last minute kind of part also, I put on for about an hour before I fell asleep. So maybe I didn't even go to sleep properly until 2:30. No, I looked at the clock and it was 1:30. So maybe I had my shower about 12 and put myself back to sleep at 12:30. And then I had this really cool YouTube video, which was I think a Jason Stevenson meditation that did the Ho'oponopono prayer. So the I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you, I think, or something like that. It's a Ho'oponopono. I should know this because I actually have done quite extensive I actually purchased the program to learn it as well properly, like actually the underlying information behind it, the pranic energy, the Hawaiian, it stems out of Hawaiian tradition. So it's such a beautiful principle, and I love Dr. Hugh Len's story around it, which unfortunately last year, was it last year or this year? I don't know if it's last year or this year that he actually passed. So, and it was kind of like, wow, like, you know, this amazing man's work, hopefully it continues on and people get to know the beauty behind what he has created in this simple prayer of, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I think that's it. That sounds about right now that I say that out loud again. I think I had a few muddled up, and I don't think it even matters which one you say in which order, as long as you feel it inside here. So one of the beautiful things as well is that I've heard spoken is even it kind of goes hand in hand with gratitude, that if we even just say the basics of thank you, so thanking and thank you and all the things that go with gratitude, appreciation, and that intention of love behind being grateful is actually bottom line enough when it came down to in some of the work. And I haven't even finished learning. There were so many amazing videos that were quite lengthy from the learning that I didn't get through them all. So I still have to complete that to actually feel like I'm a qualified Ho'oponopono practitioner. But yes, so I did purchase that course. So getting back onto the topic of essential oils and why I'm here is because I really feel like this winter period, and especially after having that tumultuous evening of a bit of a funny night, I felt like I'm like I said, I'm good at hydrating, but I really wanted to go through a few more practices of how to nourish our skin and ourselves through using these beautiful essential oil products that Young Living gives us. So it doesn't give us, that we buy from them, that Young Living provides the ability for us to nurture ourselves with. God, I'm good with my words sometimes. Other times I'm just, yeah. So I've got a few oils out. So this could be, you know, one of those talks that you might want to come back to and press pause on, do what you need to do. Maybe you might want to take some notes, so you can grab a pen and paper, get a nice warm cup of tea or coffee, whichever is your preference, a smoothie even, you know, however you want to look after yourself. So one of the biggest things I find, if I'm not super amazingly hydrated, and even if I have been really hydrated, is that my lips start getting super dry and even like a little bit like red around the top of my lip. And I had this sometime last week, and I think it was just because I wasn't eating as well as I would normally be. And I think that was just even because if you know the picture of the face where all of the organs are on the face, a long time ago, many years ago now, I was introduced to this information where the top of the forehead is, generally speaking, if you're getting blemishes on the top of the forehead, you're getting digestion issues. And on the heart is, on the nose is generally the heart, and on the cheeks is generally the kidney, not the kidney, sorry, the lungs. And then around the mouth is generally reproductive area, and along the jawline is generally kidneys. So that is a general overview of what is known in regards to if you're having a breakout. So similar thing, if you're getting dry around the mouth, then maybe, you know, there could be something going on there with And I don't know about you guys if you're aware, but hopefully we're all a little bit aware of our own biology, even if it's basics from school, and hopefully we remember those things. But particularly for women's wellness, when it's that time of the month, that obviously the ovaries can be a little bit more swollen, and the whole womb can feel a little bit heavy, and it can press on to the bowels. And depending on your own biology, because it is one of those things that everybody is a bit different in that area, that sometimes women experience some uncomfortability in both their cycle and in their bowel movements, and sometimes it can inflame around the mouth, and that is a good signal that potentially hydration is required, and also nourishment, some good healthy fats like avocados and nuts and seeds and good healthy oils, and they can be really quite soothing for that kind of self-care part of our women's wellness. And so another thing I love to keep handy is mine, well loved, and I've got two on my desk. This one I'm still using the last little tiny bit out of. I just use my little pinky fingernail to scrape it out of, the cinnamon lip balm, and you can see it's got like lots of stuff from sitting in my handbag around that bit there. But I've got a brand new cinnamon lip balm. It's my favorite. There are 3 different flavors, but I love a good minty, a really yummy minty lip balm. There's a lavender and there's a grapefruit version, so it depends on what you like, but I reapply that often and it feels so good. It's so nourishing, and it's just it just feels like I'm rehydrated, like almost instantly in my lips. So another thing obviously will be the face and the skin. And I don't have a full range of skincare on my desk right now, so I'm going to go over a few essential oils and just a few other things. So if you're one of those kind of people that is constantly using the hand sanitizers, or the sanitizer spray type things, like generally speaking, the first ingredient in these products are alcohol denatured water, and same with, so these kind of sanitizing sprays, even though these particular ones are very, very natural compared to many out there which are quite synthetic and got a lot of nasty, harmful chemicals that are really not good for your wellness at all. These ones have beautiful essential oils in them and are as natural as possible compared to a lot, like I say. So even still, they have denatured alcohol as one of their first ingredients, because nobody wants to use hand sanitizer that's going to be greasy or grimy on the hands. They just want it to like flash off the skin so that it's clean and they can go about their day. So the problem with that is that even if it's denatured alcohol, it's still dehydrating for the skin. So, if you're using those hand sanitizers often, then you're going to find yourself, your skin's probably going to dry out, especially hands. And as you guys probably are aware, that reflexology is generally speaking on the bottom of the feet. But we also have reflexology in our hands, and our hands are actually closer to our heart. So if you are actually doing reflexology on your hands, a lot of people know the power of reflexology on the feet, but actually not a lot of people know about the power of reflexology on the hands. And the hands are so beautiful to massage, and also to use the pressure points on your fingers and in your palm and on your hand and wrist area. So, to look after these pressure points on the hands and have good natural things absorbing into your skin in these areas where major nerve endings are generally speaking are, you want to be able to nourish those things for yourself rather than using nasty products on them. So always check your ingredients. I've been an ingredient detective since before my children were even born or even conceived. So I have a 13-year-old. So, you know, it takes 9 months to create a little baby. So, you know, that's 14 years. I'm just going to add on. So about 15 years now, approximately even 16 years, I have been being an ingredient detective. So every single time I'm looking at products, food products and skincare products, whatever goes in or on my body, I'm always wanting to read the ingredient list. And some people are super sneaky about their ingredients list and just list key ingredients. And some people are so transparent, they list all of their ingredients. So you also have to be aware of the tricks that cosmetic companies play and also food companies play. And you probably know that even in the laundry department, in the detergent area where there's laundry powders and laundry liquids, a lot of those companies do not have to even list the ingredients at all. So it's just one of those different industries kind of regulations that you have to kind of keep up with to know what's in your products. And because, you know, the clothes that we wear are on our skin, and so you kind of want to do your best to get a natural product to wash your clothes in. You can get some good ones that will get rid of stains, and if not, I guess it doesn't hurt once in a while just to use one of those really, you know, good stain removers, and then, you know, get back to your natural products if you can, like, you know, but there are some really good stain removers that you can find naturally on Pinterest and Google and all those different places. And so, you know, and then hanging out in the sunlight, which is a natural, you know, way to really make your clothes feel really clean. So, and also help, that sunlight will help, you know, fade any marks as well sometimes, depending on, you know, I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever had a t-shirt or a shirt that you've loved, you put it on the clothesline, and then you've got a fade mark because of the sun. So that's how powerful the sun is of actually like doing that kind of thing. So you have to be careful, and sometimes, you know, watch how you put your laundry out so you don't get fade marks. But then, you know, I'm not a big fan of using the dryer a lot. If I can get away with it, I'd rather have my my clothes hung out on the line and do that naturally before I use the dryer. Dryer is kind of a bit of a last resort for me. So there's so many reasons, and this can kind of almost turn into a bit of a workshop, but I want to get going back to the skincare side of things, the nourishment, the winter nourishing oils and products that I've got here. There's probably more than this, but these are just a few. So one of the ones that I really wanted to talk about was because one of my good friends who is a Young Living essential oils lover as well, and she uses these products, is the carrot seed essential oil. So the carrot seed essential oil was kind of like a bit of an uncertainty for her. She wasn't quite sure how to use it. So I'm like pulling out my information that I knew from my heart, but also I came home to look it up to see how accurate I was to share. And also I was flipping through my book, my resource anyway. So carrot seed oil, I was saying to her, it would be really awesome if you have like a moisturizer, and let's say it's a Young Living moisturizer, so a hand and body lotion, that you just use a little bit of the hand lotion. And let me tell you right now that that is a marketing thing there as well. How big is your products opening? Because I learned this when I was like 13. My mum and my best friend's mum got together because my best friend wanted to be a model. So they got together and worked out a weekend that there was a June Dally Watkins deportment for, you know, young girls to learn about these kind of things, about how to walk, about how to set a table, about, you know, just general etiquette, and that came with beauty as well. So if there is a big opening, then the product is a marketing company and they just want you to use more, to buy more, and they want their profit turnover. So, but if they've got a smaller opening like this, then they're generally speaking probably more a conscious company and are not as profit orientated and more probably people and environment orientated. So big ups to Young Living for doing that, because that's pretty awesome, because you can definitely tell when they've got like big openings where they squirt a lot out. So yeah, so you only need a little bit really, and then you could drop a drop of carrot seed into your moisturizing cream, because carrot seed is really awesome to use for helping out with things like wrinkles and generally, like, some people get puffy hands as well, and that is probably classed as fluid retention. So like giving yourself a really good massage is really good to help your body get better flow to different parts of your bodies, your extremities. And so using the carrot seed oil is really nice to put in there to help, like, just with that massage, with, bringing that fluid retention down a little. So it just helps in that regard. And like I said, wrinkles and in general, it's just really good skin. It's a skin lover, really good for nourishing the skin. So I love that. And oh my goodness, I'm just going to say how good this hand and body lotion is. It smells amazing. I'll just quickly read it to you. Let me get my glasses back. So Genesis hand and body lotion includes geranium, palma rosa, bergamot, and other essential oils, plus moisturizing oils such as mango seed butter to hydrate and soothe dry skin. Ideal use for the whole body. This silky smooth body lotion leaves skin feeling soft, smooth, and moisturized. So it does say here, formulated without parabens, petrochemicals, synthetic fragrances, artificial colors, or animal-derived ingredients. So yeah, so I mean, the long list of ingredients here you can see are like pretty phenomenal ingredients. I'll just give you an indicator of a few amazing ingredients at the very beginning list. So these guys disclose all ingredients, not just the key ingredients or the active ingredients. So that's how you distinguish the difference between somebody who's telling you what you want to know as opposed to what is actually really happening in your product. So first ingredient is water, and then MSM, and then glycerol stearate, I never can say that, stearic acid, glycerin, grapeseed extract, sodium hydrolonate, can never say that either, sorbitol, rose hip seed oil, shea butter, mango seed butter, wheat germ oil, kukai seed oil, I don't know if I've said that correctly, lecithin, safflower seed oil, apricot seed oil, sweet almond oil, tocopherol, which is vitamin E, retinol palmitate, jojoba seed oil, sesame seed oil, calendula flower extract, camellia extract, green tea leaf extract, I can't read that one, it's a flower leaf stem extract, it's Hypericum folium. It gives me the full proper herbal name instead of the just the abbreviated normal name that we know. Fuchsius vesculosus extract. Oh my goodness, if I knew these names very well, I should have probably Googled them first so that I can tell you the actual names. But if you need to know any of these ingredients, I'm pretty happy to just, I mean, you can even Google it for yourself and look it up. Aloe barbadensis, and I can never say, aloe vera's leaf juice, ascorbic acid, ginkgo biloba leaf extract, palmarosa essential oil, coriander essential oil, bergamot essential oil, which is actually that furocumarin free, which, if you don't know what that means, it means that many citrus oils, when you use them on your skin and then you go out into the sunlight, can create photosensitization, which brings on pigmentation. So the furocumarin free is actually the removal of that part of that constituent inside bergamot that does that. So pretty thoughtful there. Geranium flower oil, jasmine, lemon, lang lang, and Roman chamomile. So beautiful. Like, it smells amazing, and it's true, there is a silky smooth kind of feeling afterwards, so it's very hydrating and I love it. So, you know, over winter, these are kind of like, you know, I keep this on my desk and I keep this everywhere I go. I have it in my handbag, but I always go back to my handbag, and then I've got one on my desk too. And then the carrot seed oil I can just grab off my shelf, which is literally just up here, but I've taken all my oils off my shelving at the moment because they're in my little bag from my workshop. I just pop that back up there. I can just grab them off my shelf and do it at my desk. And it feels so awesome. I guess that's one of the key benefits from working from home, right? So alrighty, so I mean, that's a pretty good chunk of information right there. But if you want to take a quick break, just I go and do that quickly now. Maybe we can just do a quick breathe inhalation as well. I'm actually, yeah, I wouldn't mind just doing a beautiful inhalation with peace and calming essential oil. So if you have an oil, let's just take a minute, and if you need to run off, dash to the toilet or grab yourself a drink or whatever, come back. I'm just going to do an inhalation while you do that. Just a couple of drops of peace and calming. It's a beautiful colored oil, and do 3 turns, and then over the nose and mouth, not over the eyes, over the nose and mouth, and doing big deep inhalations. So maybe just take some big deep breaths with me if you're still with me here now until you get back. Oh, so melty. It feels so good. And you know, you can use the oils, the reminiscences of the oils on your skin or your hair. I always love to use it on my hair, on the ends of my hair, even on my underneath, on the neck even is nice. So relaxing, using these oils wherever you can, on the clothes, so that the clothes smell nice. Wow. And I just quickly blow my nose as well. Right, I think we're good. I think everybody should have gone to the toilet and got their drinks by now. And my cat's in my office. This is my Savvy Minerals lipstick. This is number 4. Let me just quickly get my glasses again. Color for, sorry, 603. And I can't remember, I think it might be off a whim. I can't remember the name of it now. It's been so long. This lipstick is, you know, close to its end. It's about halfway, and I've had it for quite some time. So it's been really well looked after and well loved and well used. So yeah. So let's move on to the next oil and oily product. So another really beautiful product, which I love in Young Living, and I keep in my handbag as well, is this beautiful rose ointment. It's only really quite a small, like, little container. So it's really, really awesome just to keep in the handbag. If you need something smaller than that, maybe you can move it, but it's more like a balm. So it's probably not easy to transfer like a shea buttery kind of moisturizer is. So this, I just literally get my fingernail in and scrape it off. And I just do little bits at a time. And I sometimes just like blend it onto my finger like that and either use it as a lip and around my mouth, or any kind of areas that feel like they're actually really quite dry. And I'll tell you where I get really dry, and I don't know about you guys, is on my elbows. I get a lot of dry kind of area there. So I don't know, I feel like ever since even school days, like it even looks a bit dark in this video. I don't think it's that dark. No, it just looks even darker than it actually is. So yeah, so I love doing it on my elbows. And another really beautiful place I love to use this, and it smells amazing too, by the way. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Okay, so I'll give you a bit of a rundown on what this is, but first I just want to give you another little tip. A lot of times out of 10, a lot of people who bite their nails or have a lot of stress in their life, they can get little bits of their fingernails on the sides a bit damaged. Let me just see, I've got a couple here. There's a little bit there on that one as well. So you can see the couple there that are a little bit, how's it going on my cuticles? So I love using, I'm just dabbing little bits of this onto my cuticles and then giving them a really nice rub. And you know what's amazing about this? Because people that are nail biters are generally speaking quite stressed out people. So I'll just give it a quick rub in before I give it a better. So people that are stressed out usually tend to bite their nails, and there's actually really beautiful pressure points on the fingers to help if you're actually feeling really quite stressed. So this is a really nice one to massage each finger. Give yourself some time. You might be sitting at a cafe waiting for a coffee. You might be sitting in an airport. You might be just in a waiting room somewhere, waiting for an appointment. You might be sitting in a car, waiting for your child to pick up from school. You know, there's heaps of different places that you can just like, you know, pull out these beautiful little extra moments for yourself and give yourself like a really nice cuticle massage and a little nail kind of press, because that there is so good for releasing stress. And I feel like I need to take a big deep breath right now after doing that too. So just shaking that off. Wow, that's really cool. So really, really quite awesome to be using these products. They're just like, they're not just for the body, they're for the mind as well. Like, you know, how beautiful is this to reduce a little bit of that stress just by giving yourself a little bit of, you know, TLC. I love that. It's so amazing. Like just giving myself that little extra time to, you know, really get into a place of peace and de-stress. So yeah, so it didn't take long for me to do that right now, and it feels so amazing, and my cuticles are now really nice and nourished and hydrated, and hopefully those little bits that are quite dry and a little bit crackly there will be a little bit more supple. And not that they're hurty at the moment, but they were a little bit hurty earlier on, so they're pretty all right now. I can feel like they will be able to, you know, soften. And how good does it feel to feel softened, pampered, relaxed? So yeah, so this beautiful rose ointment, Here, let me just read it to you. Rose ointment soothes and deeply hydrates skin with premium botanicals and pure essential oils such as rose, tea tree, lang lang. Easy to use, ultra versatile. This luxurious balm is perfect for use on the lips, cuticles, elbows, knees, and other areas of dry skin. I naturally did that. I didn't even read this. Formulated without parabens, petrochemicals, synthetic fragrances, or artificial colors, vegan friendly and cruelty free. So I love that. How good is that? So awesome. Can't believe it. I've never really read that. So underneath the label, it peels back so you can see your ingredients list. I'm just going to give you a bit of an idea of what's in here. Oh, it's a big, long ingredients list here. So sunflower seed oil. Oh my goodness. I wish they would put in the actual names instead of the botanical names. Astrocarium murmuru seed butter. I just cannot even read this, so you guys are just going to have to go with me on this. Triglyceride, which is coconut oil. Sunflower oil. So one's a seed oil, which is a wax, sunflower seed wax, and one's a sunflower seed oil. Raspberry seed oil, castor seed oil, jojoba seed oil, marula seed oil, avocado oil, argan kernel oil, Ruth vernifloca peel wax. I'm not quite sure what that one is. Passion fruit seed oil, tocopherol, which is vitamin E. Rose hip seed extract, pomegranate seed oil, sea buckthorn fruit oil, palmarosa essential oil, patchouli essential oil. Let me see what else. Ascorbal palmitate. Oh, hang on, I missed out. Coriander, myrrh, grape, bergamot, which is free of the photosensitization constituent. Carrot seed oil, melaleuca, so tea tree oil, and ascorbate palmate, lang lang, geranium, and rose essential oils. So, oh my goodness, it's such a beautiful product, and I love this. And for a long time, I actually resisted purchasing this product. I don't even know why, because I knew I really wanted it. So I think I just had other priorities maybe of what I wanted to purchase. But I actually decided, you know what, screw it. I'm going to get it. And I'm not disappointed whatsoever. It is so beautiful. And yeah, once it runs out, I'll be definitely getting another one. I will not be hesitating a second time around because it's such a beautiful, nourishing product. And it's even great for summer, let alone winter. So both seasons there. So, you know, if you're, you know, doing anything over those two seasons of the year, this is the one to have for sure. Alrighty, so I've got a few essential oils. And I think I might even limit it down slightly just because this is going to be a long video otherwise. Lots of information, so I hope that that is kind of coming through. And I'm going to go to one of the oils which I heard myself read out in there, which was patchouli. And I love patchouli. Patchouli is such a beautiful oil. A lot of people probably that are known as hippies use patchouli oil. If you're ever at an event where a lot of hippies hang out, if you want to call them hippies, they're just beautiful, soulful people that have more awareness around using natural products, which I love. So I love hippies. I would probably almost class myself as a bit of a hippie. So yeah, so patchouli. Okay, let me just quickly have a, yeah. So patchouli alongside, where did I just put my carrot seed oil? Oh, I don't know where I just put that. Oh, on the shelf. So alongside carrot seed oil, patchouli is probably not unlike it, interestingly, although one is a lot thicker, like patchouli is a lot thicker than carrot seed oil, but carrot seed oil is quite thick in the viscosity when it comes out of the dropper of the essential oil bottle. So let me just quickly show you patchouli, just so you can see it. It's really thick and slow to come out of the bottle, and it's a really nice dark color. I love it. It smells amazing. It's like there's something really special about patchouli that I love. So because I've already got hand cream on, I'm just going to rub it into both the back of my hands. My hands are getting loved on big time in this video. I'm loving it. So good. I do this anyway, but it's so good to be doing it in a bit of a video for you guys. So patchouli, let me tell you a bit about patchouli. Smells so good. I think it's one of those ones. Oh, interesting. You know, if you're feeling like what I did last night, I don't know why I didn't think to pull out patchouli. I went to tea tree instead of patchouli, but patchouli is actually really awesome for, you know, if you're feeling that under the skin itch, like what I was just experiencing last night over the full moon. So normally I do, because I know that patchouli is so good like that, but I mustn't have thought of it. It didn't come to mind. I was all for the tea tree last night. So again, it's one of those ones that if you've got dry, chapped skin or wrinkles or anything like that, you can really enjoy patchouli like that for your skin. Let me just see what else I can read here. Wow. It's even really a really beautiful mind. It's really great for the mind to be at peace. Yeah, it's just kind of one of those ones that I can hear my son playing his guitar. So beautiful. Yeah, so it's just one of those peaceful oils, patchouli. It's a very I guess that's why a lot of hippies use it. It's a bit spiritual. So, but it's generally speaking, it's just a very calming oil. So I love it for its ability to be really quite nourishing to the skin, but I also love it because of that connection to relaxation and spirit as well. So patchouli is one of my faves. So let me just quickly tell you a bit of a rundown. So there's these Thieves hand sanitizer spray things, and then there's the Savvy Minerals, a lipstick that I've shown you. I've showed you the Cinnamon lip balm and the Genesis hand and body lotion. I've also showed you Peace and Calming. I've showed you carrot seed, and I've showed you the rose ointment and patchouli. So that's quite a lot of products. I might actually hold off on these other ones that I want to show you and maybe do it in another video. Some of the things I want to tell you about these products, though, because otherwise it's going to get way too long. I just really wanted to share a bit about the skin and nourishing the skin. And I think I've done a pretty good job here today of sharing that with you. Some of these products I can tell you are in the starter kit, but a lot of them are not. So that you get the hand sanitizer and the spray inside the premium starter kit when you get started. If you choose to decide to get the premium starter kit, because you can also make your own custom kit at a minimum order to create your own starter kit, which is pretty cool. But these come in the premium starter kit. I'm pretty sure that Peace and Calming is in the starter kit these days also. And other than that, the rest of these other products are kind of additional products that you can purchase either with your premium starter kit, or you can decide to choose to make a monthly order. So you may want to extend your collection over time of what oily products you'd like to use. So the starter kit is a great getting started kit. But after you've done your starter kit, which has got some beautiful essential oils in them, then you can then go on to, the following month purchase another order, which has got some other products in it. Maybe it might be the Savvy Minerals makeup range. And there's even a starter kit with the Savvy Minerals, so you can choose to do that also. The products such as the rose ointment and the body hand lotion aren't in any kits that I'm aware of. So they would have to be custom or in a secondary order. So these are really nice additional products even if you wanted to bulk out your starter order. But if it was me, when I get started, I'm trying to kind of just like allow myself to enjoy the products as I go. So I mean, I've been ordering every month for 9 years now. So if anybody needs help with knowing how to order every month, I'm definitely your girl there, because I can tell you how I order every single month without fail. I obviously have some really big time favorite oils that I will not do without, and one of them is definitely peppermint. And the other one, I guess, is kind of very second close behind, is frankincense. They're my two favorite oils out of all the oils. Every other oil can almost be like a additional kind of oil which I can still love and enjoy, which, as you can tell, I've got a lot of oils and a lot of skincare, hair care and beauty care, and also nutritional products and household cleaning products. I have the whole range pretty much. Not all at once. Sometimes some things run out and I don't have it in my collection, but most times out of 10, I've, generally speaking, tried at least every single product that there is to try. So, you know, patchouli and carrot seed, they're really nice ones that you can add on. Patchouli actually comes in a 15 ml, a big one. So big size looks like this. So this is a tangerine and that's patchouli, but patchouli also comes in a 15 ml size. So you can get it in a 5 ml. And I think that may actually have even been a gift from Young Living at some point. And the carrot seed only comes in a 5 ml. So yeah, so there's some amazing, beautiful, nourishing products. If you would like to either have a one-on-one conversation with me about these oils and these oily products, and become a member, a wholesale member for your own beautiful Young Living collection. If you would like to become a wholesale member also to then maybe become a brand partner, I'm more than happy to show you the ropes on that. And also I give any new people joining my team gifts. And then if you wanted to not so much want to become an independent distributor / brand partner, and you would like to have maybe a gathering, a little party, a little home get together where we can explore the oils and the products together and have a bit of a play, maybe do some foot soaks or some hand pampering or massaging, like hand massaging or feet massaging, not full body massaging. So, you know, those kind of things in parties are really relaxing and like it's a bit of a pamper party, a really nice way to explore products and try them before you buy them. And then, you know, what other ways can we do this? I can set up a webinar if anyone wants to do that. I'm pretty mobile and pretty easygoing, so I can set most things up if I am given time to do so. So, you know, we just need to book in a date, a time, and make it work and go from there. So if any of those things interest you whatsoever, I would ask you just to send me a quick message, or you can email me at beck@enlightenedwithessentialoils.com. So Beck is spelled BECK, beck@enlightenedwithessentialoils.com. And I don't think it's a .au, I'm pretty sure it's just .com, but if it doesn't work and it comes back to you, it's .au as well. I can't believe I don't know this off the top of my head. I manage so many emails, so let me just quickly get on my phone and have a look now, and I can tell you definite. So back at enlightenedwithessentialoils.com, there's no .au. So, and if you would like to just jump over to my website, which there'll be a link on one of the menu options to just become a member, a brand partner, then you can just, if you're quite savvy and you just know that this is what you want to do and you don't need a consultation, you don't need any assistance and you're quite savvy, then you can just head over to my website and use my member number to help you join, and then I can be your support person, and I'll just send you an email just so I can introduce myself a bit more in an email to you, and make that connection so that if you need any assistance, I will be here for you. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being in touch with you guys and chatting more about oils. As you can tell, I'm an oil lover big time, and I wouldn't do without them in my home and in my life in general, because they're so beneficial and nourishing to me and my whole family. So yes, super grateful for Young Living. I love these products, and I hope you will too. And I'll talk to you again in my next video, which maybe I'll do a part 2 on this one to be able to go through the other oils that I had as well. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.